What's up, everybody? Today's topic's going to be who to draft in the fourth round of your fantasy draft. Got a lot of interesting people. Somebody you guys probably think should go a little bit higher. So let's get into it.
Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really work like that. Here comes the.
Alright, so I'm recording in my garage. It was too loud in my house. So it might be a little bit echoey. Yeah, I'm on a golf cart right now. Anyways, first overall, I put down Juju Smith-Schuster, and this guy's a very talented receiver coming into his second year, and honestly, I could have probably put him higher, but there's a lot of talent above him too, and I don't know how he's going to perform this year. He had a good rookie season. Sometimes they have a sophomore slump, though, so you never know. So I put him first overall in the fourth round. I think he could probably have very good production, so make sure you take him if he's available at this time, but yeah, he's a great wide receiver. He's got Antonio Brown mentoring him, and I think he's going to have a great season. So, Juju Smith-Schuster, first person in the fourth round. Number 2 in the fourth round, I got new Oakland Raider Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson, I have him this low. When in the past, I wouldn't have him this low, but I have him this low this year because he's transitioning teams. It's probably going to be a little bit different for him, a different offense, so you never know how they're going to perform. There's guys like Jordan Matthews and Kelvin Benjamin who are pretty good on their team, like first-string receivers on the Panthers and the Eagles. They both went to the Bills, and they didn't really perform that well. Like, they were there for like half a season. Jordan Matthews might have been there the full season. Neither one of them really performed to expectations like they did on their last team. I'm trying to think of another example of this. If you guys have another example, like, leave it down in the comments. Yeah, I just don't know. So the reason I have Jordy Nelson this low is because he's switching teams. But he might perform good. I don't know yet. We'll see. So make sure if he's available and all the other people above him aren't available, definitely take Jordy Nelson. So yeah, Jordy Nelson, number 2, fourth round. Number 3 in the fourth round, I got another Philadelphia Eagle. They're a stacked team. I put down Jay Ajayi. Now, Jay Ajayi came to Philadelphia last year after the Dolphins traded him away. Dolphins didn't see much value in him. I don't know why. They're the team that kind of made him famous. He had some 200-yard rush games, like 2 in a row actually. Nobody really knew who he was, and then he started knocking off 50-yard runs, like 3 a game. It was crazy back in 2016 season. Yeah, Jay Ajayi is a great player. They used him a lot last year on the Eagles. He had one really good 50-yard run. I think they're going to definitely build the offense around him this year, and they're going to use him a lot. So be on the lookout for Jay Ajayi. He's going to do great. Third overall in the fourth round, Jay Ajayi. All right, number 4, I got a guy that in the past would be way higher than this, probably first or second round pick. But I think age is getting to him maybe a little bit. I don't know. He's getting older. He has a kid now. Yeah, I don't know. His production slowed down a little bit last year, but that might have been because Andrew Luck's not fully healthy all the time. So anyways, it's T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton's been very productive wide receiver in the past. He's had some great games. Last year he had a few great games, but some games he did god-awful. I just don't know how he's going to perform this year. I feel like he's not going to have that great of a year, but he's got a good pass, so you got to give him a little bit of respect and take him in at least the fourth round. Yeah, so T.Y. Hilton, I don't know what to expect from him, so that's why I have him this low. And I don't know if I'd trust him as a player, but yeah, T.Y. Hilton, fourth round. Number 5, got a QB, Cam Newton. Cam Newton, 2 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, had that monster year where they went 15-1, and then they lost in the Super Bowl to the Broncos. This guy can do it all. He can run the ball, throw the ball. He can do it all. He's a great athlete. He can get you those rush yards in games. I bet he could get about 25 rush yards per game. So that's 2.5 points added on, and that's actually not bad. Yeah, he's going to be a great quarterback. Top 10 for fantasy, definitely. Top 10, definitely overall, probably. And I think with DJ Moore, he's going to be able to throw it down the field to him. I know they lost Benjamin last year, so that might have hurt him a little bit, but they're going to be a great team. Cam Newton can run, throw, he can do it all, so make sure to watch out for Cam Newton. Number 5 in the 4th round. Okay, next up, number 6, I got Cleveland Brown, Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon last year came back towards the end of the season from rehab and being suspended and all that, and he really did perform well. He had like a great last 3 games, maybe it was 2 games. He's a great player. He probably wasn't in full shape yet, and he still performed well. If he's in fully good shape, which he's going to be at the beginning of the season, and he's going to have a legit quarterback to play with, he could do a lot of big things. I don't think he's good enough to be taken in the 1st round like this fantasy football advice guy is saying. That's not really, this guy, sorry. Anyways, yeah, but Josh Gordon is definitely worthy of a 4th round pick, and he's going to probably perform pretty well. I bet he averages about 9 to 10 points per game this season, which is pretty good for a wide receiver. So, yeah, Josh Gordon, number 6, 4th round. Number 7, I got Jermaine Kearse of the New York Jets, and here's why. Last year, Jermaine Kearse came to the Jets because he got traded from the Seahawks, and he performed amazing for that team. Probably caught about 10 to 11 touchdowns, which is a big number for being traded in the season, during the season. Yeah, and now he's got Sam Darnold who can throw it down the field. Josh McCown's like pretty good quarterback too, though. I just think Kearse is going to have a great year. He's going to be able to catch some deep balls. He's going to be able to get found in the end zone. He's the best receiver on that team. They got actually a good receiving core. Yeah, he's going to have a good fantasy season. I don't know if he's worthy of a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd round pick, but right about here is where he's worthy of being picked. So, yeah, Jermaine Kearse, 4th round, number 7. Number 8, Miami Dolphin, Kenny Stills. This guy is going to have probably his best season yet, maybe 2nd best, because Jarvis Landry's gone on the Browns now. This guy's probably going to be the 1st overall, the 1st string receiver for the Miami Dolphins, and he can catch the ball deep. He catches a lot of deep balls, and they're going to find him in the end zone this year. So he's going to probably average 8 to 10 points somewhere in that area per game, because I feel like he'll have a few off games because they don't have a great quarterback yet. But, honestly, this guy could probably have some 20-point games too, though. He's the 1st string receiver on this team, and I expect a lot out of him. So, take Kenny Stills, number 8, 4th round. All right, number 9, I got Sterling Shepard. Sterling Shepard is a pretty dynamic rookie. I think he finished 2nd most receiving yards out of any rookie his rookie year. Sorry, I said he was a rookie still. He's not a rookie anymore. But, yeah, this guy's been mentored by Odell a lot. Last year when Odell and Brandon Marshall got hurt, he stepped up a lot, had like a 100-yard receiving game with 2 touchdowns. That was a great game for him. Really proved what he could do, so I think this year they're going to get him even more involved in the offense. It's going to be him and Odell. They don't got Brandon Marshall anymore. But, yeah, this is going to be a great team. Sterling Shepard is definitely going to be able to perform well. And, yeah, I don't know if he's worthy of being drafted too high yet, but right here is about where he's supposed to be drafted. So, yep, Sterling Shepard, number 9, 4th round. All right, number 10, a legend, Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's getting a lot older. This is kind of a steal getting him this low, though, because he's always performing well, but I already know he'll be available this low unless somebody's really smart in your fantasy league. These Yahoo and ESPN league things, when they tell you to draft players, they tell you who the best player is supposed to be and stuff, or who they're projected to be the best. Larry Fitzgerald last year, they didn't even have him close to being at number 1. He was far down. I took him in the 5th round. He still performed so well for me. I know he'll be available normally in the 4th round. I don't know if he'll always be available, but he'll be available in the 4th round because they think he's not going to perform as well because of his age, but really that hasn't stopped him. I know they're not going to have Carson Palmer anymore. I don't think that'll really affect his game, though, because now they're bringing in Sam Bradford. So, yeah, this guy, I think, is still going to perform very well. You're going to find him a lot. Just hopefully he can't get injured or something like that. That's the only thing that would stop him. So, I know he's kind of old. That's another reason why I have him this low. But yeah, he'll still be available. It'll be a great steal. So make sure to take Larry Fitzgerald if he's available. Like, that's essential. Take Larry Fitzgerald if he's available. Number 11, I got rookie DJ Moore. Cam Newton's going to be thrown to this guy a lot. I already know it. This guy was very talented when he was in college. You know, DJ Moore is going to have a great season. He'll be able to catch the ball. He'll be able to be found in the end zone. He'll get open a lot, trust me. DJ Moore is going to be a great pick for your team. The only reason I have him this low is because he's a rookie, so we don't know what to expect, really. But I think he'll be a great pick for your team. Number 12, I got legend tight end Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham's kind of like, what's a good example? Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates was used a lot on the Chargers last year, but only near the end zone. I feel like they're going to bring in a new younger guy at tight end. They might have, I haven't really looked, but they probably have one that they're going to be using more than Jimmy Graham, but they're going to use Jimmy Graham in the end zone because he can get open in the end zone. And last year he had a lot of touchdowns, but like not too many yards as usual. In some games he wouldn't have any points, like he'd have 1 point maybe. But yeah, that's why I have him this low. He's getting older, age is starting to affect him. I feel like they're just going to use him in the end zone. And it's not really worth it if you don't have any yards, but you have 1 5-yard catch and a touchdown. That's 6.5 points. Or sometimes 7 because if you're doing PPR. But anyways, yeah, I don't know if Jimmy Graham's really worth it higher than this. So this is where I think he's should be drafted. So yeah, Jimmy Graham, number 12, 4th round. Alright guys, thanks for watching. For more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Tomorrow I'll talk to you about who to take in the 5th round of your draft. I got another video coming later. Y'all see what it is. Yeah, I think you guys will be interested to see that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day. See you guys later.